The thoughts and opinions expressed during this broadcast are for entertainment purposes only. They are not facts. Now enjoy the show.
What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? Well, you already know the deal. It's the Not Impressed Podcast, episode 49. It's your boy kanesworld.
For Pete's sake.
And we back with another one. We appreciate everybody tapping in. We got to say it every time, you feel me, with the fam, with the gang, you know what I'm saying? So go ahead, hit that like, that subscribe.
If you're here, shout out to you.
You know, shout out to shout outs.
Shout out to you.
But yeah, we appreciate y'all, man. We got some big thing planned coming soon, 1 year.
Yeah.
It's gonna be lit real soon.
We got to get all the details and shit because we want this to be a really good, special moment. You
For
feel
sure.
me?
It's gonna be a good time, good vibe.
I don't want it to be like the Goodwill shit. Like you just come and it's like, it's just kind of whack and just toy and just.
I wouldn't even. That's not even gonna happen. I can't even see that.
No, of course not. But I'm just saying, if we rush it, like I don't want Fire Festival.
Oh yeah,
you know
it'll be cool though. Especially after last night, we seen the vibe.
Yeah,
it's there
for sure.
It's done.
Gotham City, man.
It's done. It's gonna be a good vibe, good time, man.
Yeah.
So look out for that. If you're trying to come, you feel me? You're the OG fam, or anybody, honestly, but especially if you're the OG fam. I had a couple people reach out. You know, for me, shout out John. For me, a couple people reaching out, trying to pull up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Go ahead and tap in the DM or comment on this video.
And
say I'm trying to roll.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's up, man? How was your weekend?
Shit, chill, man. It's been a good Sunday. Just kind of chill, laid back. Want to go eat with my mom.
Chilling. What'd you get?
Went to the buffet, dog. Told you.
Talking to people, man. What you mean? Told me.
Told you. I done told you.
I know your whole weekend. Nigga. What the fuck?
Well, I ain't trying to. I had some barbecue pork.
I mean, you don't have to tell us exactly what was on the plate. I'm saying, where'd you go, nigga?
I said Asian buffet.
I didn't hear that. I just said I got some food. My fault.
No, I think I said went to the buffet.
Well, we got to run this back.
I was about to be like, I got some.
This nigga.
Barbecue pork.
Well, shit, might as well tell us now.
Some teriyaki chicken, bro. She was fire. You know what I mean? Some sushi. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
That's right.
That shit's funny as hell. This nigga's like, where'd you go eat? And I'm like, about to give you the whole spiel and shit. Just like, nigga, where the fuck did you go eat?
What'd you drink? How many cups?
Who was all there? Who was in the room?
What else you do this weekend?
Went to a party.
This nigga. Let me tell you about this motherfucker right
Went
here,
to a party?
Bro. This that type of nigga, bro. So this nigga pulls up to the party 5 hours late. 5 hours late. The party, shout out Lonnie. You feel me?
Yeah, shout out Lonnie, man.
Threw a dope ass party on his
Shout
rooftop, man. Had a great time, great vibe, you know, had a couple DJs. Cool. So there was DJ slots from 4 to 5:30. 5:30 to about 6:30. 6:30 to 8.
Yep.
This nigga Pete pulls up at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
To the party.
Yep.
And we're all gonna take a second. I want you guys to guess what time he left. I'm just giving you guys
3 hours later.
2 hours.
2 hours later, or was it 1 hour later?
Go ahead. You could guess in your mind if you want. Go ahead and take your guess right now in the comments. This motherfucker stayed for an hour.
Yeah. Hey, to my defense, it started getting like it was raining up there, nigga.
It was not raining. I stayed. It wasn't raining.
Hey,
it drizzled. There was a couple sprinkles.
I was already getting drenched.
There was a couple. You were not getting drenched.
Nigga, it was like a Marion up there, nigga.
Niggas dancing in the spinning and shit. It was
I
not
felt like Drew Barrymore,
you know. It was not
when
that
she was
wet.
out there playing in the rain.
Nah, bro. It was not that wet, but yeah.
I left. It was a vibe though. It was a cool vibe. You feel me? But yeah, bro, I'm telling you, like, it was just, I guess, all that time wasted of like not going and then
waiting.
Going and then just like
everybody's already drunk. Nobody wants to be at a party where everybody's drunk and you're not.
Yeah, and then I just didn't get like I drank like 2 shots only, you know, and I was just like, fuck it. It was, I guess that was like my NyQuil though too, because like I went home and I was like, out.
Yeah, I got there at like 6:30 and everybody was already drunk.
Yeah,
so
it was lit.
It was lit.
Shout out to Lonnie, man, for throwing
Shout out to Lonnie, man. Shout out the invite. You know what I'm saying? Little rooftop vibe.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what's up, bro. What you got for me?
What do I got? Want to get into some freaky shit or get into some interesting shit?
Hey, actually, before we even get into that, we were just talking right now. I'm trying to slap box this motherfucker.
Oh, this motherfucker. He
wants
a fight. Bro.
You know that shit on
a fight.
Yeah, I think so. You know that shit on Instagram when they fucking slap the shit out of people? He was just talking about that shit. I was like, we should try that.
Yeah, right on camera too.
Just.
And then what I say, I was like, bro, I'm not gonna put my brain through that shit. Like, cause I seen some of these dudes, like they really be like,
for sure. That's
smacking it, and he's just like.
What if I just whip back, smack the shit out of you, and then be like, all right, never mind, I don't want to do this no more. Yeah, never mind, I'm out.
You get a lick and shit, niggas start running down the stairs.
Yeah, never mind, I'm out.
He's out.
Smack the shit out this nigga.
I'll let you slide in, I'll just catch you off guard.
That'd be crazy.
Dope fiend.
But whatever you want to go, man. Freaky shit. Funny shit.
I wanted to talk about sexy ass Brittany Renner.
Brittany Renner, you lucky son of a bitch, Charleston White.
That nigga,
son of a bitch. That nigga didn't know where to look.
One eye was just stuck on the ass. The other one was wandering like he was kind of nervous and shit.
No, the ass was bouncing and both eyes were bouncing with each cheek. That nigga got eye control, nigga. That shit crazy.
What was going on there, though?
I don't know. For the people out there who haven't seen it, Brittany Renner, viral star, PJ Washington's baby mama.
I don't know who is that.
PJ Washington?
Yeah.
He's a basketball player, NBA basketball player.
Okay.
But she was already like pretty well known and viral before that for like fitness stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and shit like that. But yeah, so she was on a podcast with Charleston White. I mean, we probably got a lot of people who don't know about Charleston White. But I'm not going to go into that. Go ahead and look him up if you haven't seen that nigga before.
Yeah, viral.
He basically be on a gang hate train, hates all gangs, says he hates fucking...
any crime. Macing everybody right now.
He hates certain demographics of people that I'm not going to repeat on here, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
let's just say they wear yarmulkes, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much anybody, if you go against them and you're a certain race or anything, he said some shit about Asian babies, all types of stuff.
He be saying crazy shit.
Whatever race you're a part of.
I don't even know how this guy like...
continues.
He looks like Ezel, like Uncle Ezel just came out of nowhere and just...
Well, I guess he's honestly like that crazy uncle.
Yeah, he just
like
popped up out of nowhere.
If you were seen that crazy uncle, but he happened to have a pop on Instagram, that'd be him and shit.
Yeah, it's just weird. Like niggas just be popping up out of nowhere. Like,
no, for sure.
But anyway, they were on that podcast.
They were on the podcast. Yep.
She looked like she was like off something. You know what I mean? She was getting like she was off some like Molly or something, bro. It had to have been some like, cause you know like when somebody's kind of fucked up or drink, she was just on some drink or something.
Yeah.
Cause you know when people are kind of fucked up, like they have that like a twinkle like in their eye type shit, like this glossiness in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? She had that shit, bro. And she was over here like down there putting her head up on top of her, her leg on top of her head and shit. And from there, he was just like, "Oh shit!"
I feel like I showed you Brittany Renner a long time ago, and I was
probably
like,
so, yeah.
This been bad,
yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Stupid bad. So that's not right.
He's like, "That's wrong.
That's not right. It should have been me. I've been a fan. I've been supporting
this random ass nigga with one eye
since you were with the buff lawyer nigga." That's how long I've been riding.
This nigga been
since before you met that nigga.
I mean, he definitely knows all the baby mamas because if he said he's like PJ Washington baby mama, like this nigga knows her whole lineup since high school and shit.
Nah. I just remember like she was single when I first started following her. Then she was dating this buff ass fucking lawyer.
Yeah.
And then I didn't really see much after that. I would just see her content. But then it was a whole drama scene with her and PJ Washington. Because he wasn't trying to like wife her after that, and she was saying she was broke after she.
This nigga know her. Goddamn,
nigga, it was viral. I paid attention to the shit that's popping.
I know.
It's my job. It's kind of my job. You know what
I know, right? I know. I'm like, damn, this nigga know everything.
This nigga,
he knows her favorite color and everything.
Pink. No, I just played. I don't know her favorite color.
No,
but I would love to learn it. You know what I'm saying?
Like, Brittany.
For a minute, she was kicking it with Tiana Trump. They were like best friends and shit. They'll go everywhere together.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Tiana Trump, man.
Freaky.
God bless her.
God bless her, too. I've been watching her for a while. As long as fucking I've been watching Brittany Renner, I feel like.
Oh, shit. But yeah, anyway, I think she was off like some Molly and shit and like, so let me ask you though, right? Is there anything wrong with what happened there?
It's not wrong. It's just weird the choice of nigga.
He's more upset about that. He's like, Because, you know, like, it's like, I mean, is it considered like a harassment thing? You know what I mean?
That nigga didn't look too harassed. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
What the fuck? What the fuck? That's what it kind of happened with him, though. He's like when he put his hat down, he was just like, fuck it, let's just live it. You know what I mean?
How you not put your hands on the ass? What if you would have put the hands on the ass and then she would have got him for sexual harassment? That'd be crazy.
That'd be wild.
Like, I was doing it, but I didn't expect him to put his hand, because I would have grabbed both cheeks. Boom!
It would have been a smack
I would
there.
I would have been slide, slippery side.
Nigga playing patty cake on that shit.
Patty cake. Baker's man.
Hey,
for sure.
Shout out to Brittany Renner, though.
Shout out to... No, actually, I was going to shout out that nigga, but that nigga's a fuck nigga.
You don't fuck with Charles?
Fuck no.
I mean, look.
No, my God.
Look.
Don't tell me you're going to defend out of all people.
No. I'm just saying, some of the shit that he be saying, he be spitting, bro.
I mean, he's spitting because he's talking about how, like, we shouldn't be glorifying, like, you know, that type of lifestyle and stuff like that. That's fact, but like...
But it is what it is, or what?
I mean, you can speak on that alone, but your kind of messages gets toned down when you're saying a bunch of other crazy shit, talking about Asian babies, talking about Nipsey Hussle, and not even just
so you're saying like that shit, like drown everything out and overshadows
to me,
it.
I don't give a fuck about nothing you're saying. Like,
got you.
How you gonna try to tell us how to live and what's right, but you're over here talking about
spreading hate,
Nipsey Hussle and this and that when. Like 90% of what Nipsey Hussle's message was, and even when he like expressed what happened in his life, he didn't disrespect anybody or glorify.
Yeah, necessarily
being a fucking street nigga. He just was telling his story, but then at the same time talking about, you know, getting your credit right and getting businesses. What the fuck has Charleston White done for people? You know what I'm saying?
Got you. I
think it'd be saying some crazy shit.
All right. I hear you. Yeah. I hear you on that one.
That nigga could choke a dick and die.
With his wandering eye and
for
shit.
Sure. Fuck that nigga.
That nigga could like look around the corner, just standing right here. Nigga, he's looking around the corner and shit.
No, for sure. But like I said, it's just entertainment. It's one of those fucking crazy uncles that happen to get on Instagram, you know what I mean, and go viral.
And shit.
And he actually, it turns out he was a gangbanger. I don't know if you knew that.
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, so apparently like
I think he was in jail or some shit.
Yeah, apparently about like 5 years ago, he was a Crip. And then he went to jail, snitched on people, and then just switched it up. And now he was on some fuck gangbanging.
Got you.
Which makes it even more fucking...
Which is like, yeah, I'm like, that's kind of catchy and tricky for him. Like, he's like on this crusade against the gangs now, you know? So no wonder that nigga's just always like on defense mode, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he knows niggas don't fuck with him. But I mean, like, there's a lot of older men, older people that are in the gang culture, Glasses Malone, you know, a lot of people from LA and stuff that like, they say like, oh yeah, don't glorify this, gangbanging is not the way to go, you know, trying to help the kids. I understand that, and that's cool. That's a good message. But they're not also saying, but fuck this, like they understand, you know, systemic racism, being placed in the ghettos, how that happened. They can say we shouldn't do this anymore without disrespecting people who did it because...
Yeah, because it is a lifestyle that, you know, a lot of people get swallowed into.
Yeah, and you're trying to say, like, don't do this no more. It's not right to, you know, put out there because people can be easily, like, subdued by the message. But now you're talking shit about the people who were subdued by the message and shitting on them. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. So just like I said, his message gets blurred once he says some bullshit. You're just like, fuck this nigga.
Fuck this nigga.
But anyway, shout out to Brittany Renner.
Shout out Brittany Renner.
Brittany Renner. There was something like, have you watched any like new, like anything new?
I've been watching One Piece. I watched
so far
the 3rd season of The Witcher. What'd you say? How was it?
Yeah, how you liking it so far?
It's good. It's really good, actually. This nigga Manuel sent me a link of it was a post of the anime to the actual live action, and it was like almost identical.
Okay, so they didn't go like too far off from all that.
Yeah, and it makes it super easy to digest, like compared to the anime. It makes it super duper easy.
I mean, because I went and I put it on there or whatever. Go ahead, grab that shit now. Find it.
I knew it was right here. So.
I was like, what is it? I thought he was like had to get up or something. But I didn't even watch the trailer. I just seen like the thumbnail or whatever, you know? And it looked like some mythical type of stuff, right? Like, is it
I mean,
is there like mythical creatures and shit?
Yeah, there's creatures.
Okay.
And then like this nigga basically eats a devil fruit and he's all stretchy.
A what?
A devil fruit.
Was that real fruit or just made up?
It's made up.
Okay.
So he eats a devil. Well, you niggas, is it real fruit that gives you powers or what the fuck?
No, I don't know if there's like
maybe there's probably
like,
one.
Fruit, like, you know. Well, I watched this documentary yesterday. And it was about a scandal that happened called it was called Bishop Sycamore scandal. You ever heard about that?
No.
So this shit was crazy, bro. Like basically, essentially, a guy decided he wanted to put together a football team.
Mm-hmm.
And he recruited a bunch of kids to play football and started to say that they were tied to a certain school. You feel me? So he essentially made a fake school, bro. It's called BS High. Check it out on HBO Max.
HBO Max?
Yeah, BS High. He put together, his name was, what the fuck is that name?
And it's called Bishop Sycamore?
Bishop Sycamore High.
So it was really BS High?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
This nigga's just trolling now.
Roy Johnson.
Roy Johnson.
Honestly, when I like watching this, I'm like, this man is crazy, bro. He gathered up all these kids, said, hey, pay the tuition fee, right? I think it was like 12. I think 12K, something like that.
It's on some Accepted type shit. You seen that movie? Accepted?
The old school one?
It's kind of old.
Okay, what was that? That shit's pretty old. It's like 07 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
I never seen it though. So he gathers these kids up, promises them that he's gonna get them into a D1 school. He is acting as if they're in school, bro. But these kids ain't going to school for like, bro, they haven't looked at a textbook in 3 months. You feel me? And as a kid,
you're like, this is great.
You're like, what? I don't gotta go to school and you're gonna make sure I get into a college? Like, they're believing this man and shit, bro. He's over here bouncing checks, having them stay at it. Like he'll go to a place and they got like 3 months free rent type of shit. Like you could pay in 3 months type shit. He'll go move all the kids into these like units and shit.
Spot too.
And then like once they get kicked out, they got to go find that next shit, bro. He was doing that type of shit.
That's crazy.
Bro, he even went down to like going to Ralph's and calling up and saying, hey, I need 40 like rotisserie chickens. And then he'll have them make them, never pick them up. And he knew that they priced them down.
Clearance after that.
So then he'll go.
Finesse. I like that nigga. I fuck with that nigga, bro. What'd you say his name was? Roy Jones?
Roy Johnson.
Roy Johnson? I fuck with that nigga.
No, honestly, bro. No, because look, if you look at the bigger picture, bro, he fucked with these kids' lives, bro. He promised them that they're going to be playing football, bro. Juniors, seniors, and shit. Not to mention.
Oh, yeah, I don't fuck with that nigga, bro.
Not to mention, he had 19 up to 20-year-olds playing versus like high school kids, bro.
But they were on a team.
They were on a team. They put together a team. And the reason they got notoriety is because in 2021, they played versus like a popular school and they were on ESPN.
Oh, this is just recently.
Yeah, and that's how they got onto the radar. It was a school out in Columbus. Bro, it's crazy.
I gotta watch that shit.
BS High, bro.
You put me on the other one, Telemarketers. That was good.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the new episode yet if they dropped it yet.
Is there another one?
Are they gonna make another one?
I think they might have finished.
There's just 2 episodes?
3. You only watched 2?
I think I only watched 2.
Yeah, there's a 3rd episode.
Well, the last one I left off was the nigga was missing.
Yeah, there's one more.
Oh, nice. I gotta watch that shit.
Yeah,
tonight.
It's good. If you guys haven't seen that, Telemarketers, man,
fire.
It's about a crazy scandal that you might be seeing these decals all over the city, some places. Like,
did we talk about Telemarketers?
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit. Not since you had seen it though. Not since you had seen it. But yeah, check out BS High, man. That's crazy. Like this man went and like decided that he was gonna put together school. But the thing is, it was all for money for him.
Yeah, for sure. That's crazy. It's fucked up that he fucked up and he wasted their time. Because if you're going to that school for 2 years, like now you got to go to another school. Or
I don't remember how long it was. Like, but these kids were like essentially not in school for that.
Yeah,
for that year. Crazy. Check that shit out, man. Anything else on the radar as far as movies and things like that?
Well, let me paint you a picture.
Okay.
So, you got a wife, right? 10 years. You guys been married. You guys go to the doctor. You find out that her coochie can actually cure illnesses. Are you letting your wife Smash some people.
To
save them?
To save their, like, any illness? Like, you just got the magical
It's the cold. If they got the cold, baby, I gotta help them.
She can cure cancer and all types of things. Oh, that's insane, bro. Where the fuck did you come up with this?
Are you gonna let her smash?
No.
Damn, not even to save lives?
Not even to save lives.
I think it said no.
No.
And then J-Lo comes.
I'm not gonna let it. I'm gonna sell it.
Usher, yeah, well, Usher comes and he's like, I got this bad strep throat and I need to get it off before I got this concert tomorrow.
This nigga, he has his
10 bands. What's good, Pete?
Like I said, I'll sell it. What would you do, man? The fuck?
I mean, I gotta save lives, my boy. What kind of guy am I? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
fucking STD man.
STD. Nah, they can wear condoms. Or nah, they can't. What if they can't wear condoms? It's gotta be skin to skin. That's right.
It has to be skin to skin because
for the power to work. You're an expert on powerful coochies. This nigga, it has to be skin to skin.
Because it has to be her fluids that are fucking giving you the antidote.
No, for sure.
This nigga crazy.
For sure.
That's the out of pocket one right there.
No, for sure. What else have I been watching though? I've been watch The Witcher.
How is that show?
Pretty good. Mythical.
I just seen one little scene of it and I was just like, nope, I don't want to watch this.
Some of the fight scenes are crazy.
Yeah. If I liked Game of Thrones, would I like that?
It might. It's more fight scenes, but it's also like that slow, like on TV, made for TV type shit too, a little bit in some parts. But it's good. But you don't watch shit, bro. I'm not trusting you to watch anything. I tell this nigga to watch a show, he gonna watch like one episode, like half an episode. He won't even do the first one. Because then he's like, this is not good. It's like, you never even got tied into the characters, nothing. I was like, do you know any of these niggas' names? He's like the main girl.
Like Top Boy.
Oh, Top Boy. Fire. I can't wait for Top Boy to come back.
I seen like maybe like 3 episodes.
I can't wait for Top Boy to come back. That's going to be great.
Have you seen BMF?
No.
Gotta check that one out, bro.
For sure.
It's lit.
It's
hard for me to get into shit. I don't know why.
You know why, nigga? Because you don't watch it and you don't know none of the characters' names. And you're on the 4th episode with no names. Like, you don't know who they are and shit. If it's his girl, if it's his sister. Like, I think they're boyfriend and girlfriend. The whole time it's a sister and shit. But in other news, did you see this week when 50 Cent threw that mic?
What's up with people throwing mics?
So for the people who don't know, 50 Cent, during his concert, tosses a mic hard on some.
He don't toss it. That nigga.
He like flicks it. Crazy though, with crazy speed.
No, he don't flick it.
He tossed it over him?
Bro, he went like a major league pitcher and threw that shit.
I seen the first one because he throws 2 though.
I don't know.
Oh, all right. Well, that nigga throws that shit like Derek Jeter speed and shit. And he ends up hitting one of the hosts from Power 106. Apparently he was trying to throw it at the production team.
Either way,
whoever at all, obviously. But I'm just saying. Apparently he was trying to throw it at the production team. The person he hit said that he looked at her directly in her eyes. And that's probably what happened. Because I don't know if anybody who knows you ever play sports, what you look at is what you throw at most of the time, unless you purposely.
Yeah.
Like he
wasn't doing a no looker.
And it's happened before where like you're throwing the ball and you look at somebody's head and you just somehow, you're not even trying to throw it to them. You're throwing it to somebody over here. But in the moment, and it ends up binking them right in the dome because you just happen to look at them. That never happened to you?
Maybe, but I wouldn't say like
you never put it together like that. No, it's just kind of the ball. It follows your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like what you're looking at. And shit.
For sure.
So even if
unless you're doing like a no looker,
yeah. Even if you're not in the moment trying to look at her, you looked in that direction, kind of locked eyes with her, tossed and fucking bro. If you look it up, she has a whole gash in the middle of her head, like crazy status.
I don't know what's going on and shit. Like he was mad about something about the set being
the sound.
Yeah, the sound being fucked up or whatever. But still, like, what's wrong? What's up with niggas going like, like to me, it's like throwing a tantrum
on their fans too.
Exactly, bro.
On their fans,
it's crazy. Like, or what about like like This is old shit, but like if I'm not mistaken, Kevin Gates had done some shit where he like kicked the girl or something.
Oh yeah, he kicked her for grabbing his dick.
And then like another incident's fucking
Cardi B.
Cardi B threw the
Cardi B just recently she tossed that shit.
Or even Afro Man smacking the shit out of a girl.
I kind of remember that video.
Bro, he smacked the shit.
He didn't get in no trouble for that either. I don't think.
No, he went to Palmdale.
Cardi B's ass told the people to throw water and ice on her, like throw water on me, I'm hot. And that girl ends up throwing ice like a little bit later, just kind of tossing it, and she just turns around and poof, smacks her.
And then now, like, if I'm not mistaken, 50 had got charged with some like battery or something like that.
Possibly, I know she was definitely pressing charges. And she made it known, like, he looked me in the eyes when he did that shit. She's trying to let niggas know. How much do you think you could get for some shit like that? Good meal?
I think you can become a millionaire.
10 mil?
You taking one to the...
Shoot it. Fuck it. She can handle it. I can handle it. Hey, but nah, that shit was deep, though. But I would say a couple mil, bro. Especially you're like...
You're not gonna let nothing happen like that, bro.
If it happens, it happens. And she's a Power 106 host. So it's like, she could be like, you know, my face is kind of my moneymaker. This is fucking up everything, too. Like, you can get some stacks for that shit.
That, like, all types of
PTSD.
damages. All types of damage. Now
I don't want to go to shows now.
I can't go to concerts.
I'm scared of mics, and I'm a radio host. I can't even look at a mic. That's crazy.
It's gonna have to be like little lapels I have to work with now.
No, for sure. Hey, but shout out her, man. Hopefully she's healing all good and
sure.
shit. All
50,
jokes aside.
What the fuck, man? Like,
no, for sure.
We gotta just hold ourselves accountable. We gotta like try to like control our anger.
I think you need like a public apology with that type shit.
Yeah,
like,
bro. And he be on like, and I rock with 50, bro. Honestly, like
tough.
I fuck with 50 heavy. Like
one of the realest niggas in the game.
Yeah, I fuck with him heavy. Like all like his entrepreneurship, his business shit, like the music. Niggas be sleeping on the bars at this man. I feel like his album is a classic. He was like the Tupac to me of the East and shit.
And one of the only niggas like from our era that like got that dope ass movie of like, you know, 8 Mile, Get Rich or Die Trying. Like those are all in the same category. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, and then like what he's doing with the film is crazy. So for him to be acting like a fucking maniac at this stage,
there's
is
no
like,
need
what
for
the
that
fuck's
shit.
going on?
You fire that nigga.
Yeah.
Or pay for a better one.
Yeah. Speaking of motherfuckers just kind of like not being able to hold their temper, did you see what Gunplay did over some like Henny being poured out?
I heard it was something about Call of Duty. She told him to turn the Call of Duty down. That's what I heard. But either one sounded ridiculous.
All I know is that when I seen the clip, he's like, you threw my shit out. You threw my shit out.
Oh wait, I didn't see no clip.
Yeah, there's a clip
of his baby mama.
The baby mama's like recording him.
Oh, I didn't see the clip.
Yeah, and he's like, you threw my shit out. You threw my shit out. And then like, basically what was said is like, there was alcohol that was thrown away. And what did he do, bro? He had a pan. And he went and beat the fuck out of his TV, homie.
Wait, I didn't see that. I heard something about him pulling a gun on his girl.
No.
Did you hear about that?
Yeah. No.
That's a separate thing.
That is, I think, all tied together.
Then after that, he pulled the gun on his girl. I just seen that part. So apparently, he pulled out.
Which that's a whole nother level of crazy too.
Yeah, a whole nother level.
It's like, what the fuck?
No, for sure.
But then it's crazy too. Is the next clip? The next clip was like him the next day, like
just chilling.
Oh fuck! Yeah, we're gonna have to go get another TV. Like, bro, if you with somebody like that, leave.
No, for sure, absolutely,
leave.
Absolutely.
I'm saying that right now. Pack your shit. His wife, whoever she is, pack your shit and go.
Any attacking, any lashing
any
out,
of that, bro. Like,
that is crazy.
It's unstable. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure.
I don't know how you
progresses.
Exactly.
It progresses. You feel me? It starts with just words.
I mean, he pulled a fucking AK out and had her at gunpoint
while she had the baby. Yeah, that's what I had seen, that he was getting charges for like child endangerment, threatening with the weapon.
Yeah.
Some crazy shit.
That nigga was pan play that time because he had the pan.
Pan play. But we definitely know that like Gunplay 2, where he comes from and shit, like, not saying it's an excuse, but I'm just saying like that nigga probably got some PTSD and shit too. From what the stories with the music, and supposedly like That nigga was really putting in work. Like, he was like...
He needs to get help mentally, then.
Yeah, that nigga, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Like, for sure.
Well, yeah, because, like, what it showed me, too, is that, like, clearly, of course, he can't handle his temper
and his mood.
And then his mood would, of course, if he's, like, sauced up or anything like that, like, it's just going to elevate, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it's crazy when you talk to people that are, like, fucked up, and then, like, there's, like, something going on.
Yeah.
Bro, they're not listening to you. They're not hearing. Sure. They don't give a fuck.
They can't.
Yeah, they can't. There's, like, incoherent.
No, for sure.
It's crazy. So if you can't handle yourself like that, then you don't need to be doing that shit. You got to get help.
All I'm saying is from the music and the stories in the background, his name is Gunplay for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but still.
No, I'm not saying it's an excuse. I'm just...
No, I know.
I'm just trying to tie in for the fans that, like, what type of person and shit, like, we're talking about here. You know what I'm saying? Gunplay. But has also, like, dropped gems and been an upstanding, like, man and human, and, like, that usually, like... I've seen him use his fame to, like, speak to people and really put people on game of how to make it and shit. But then also,
yeah, I mean, everybody has
two sides to every man. Sometimes, sometimes three.
Well, I forget the saying. There's a great saying with that shit, bro.
I didn't know that.
About the three faces that we have.
For sure,
it's crazy. I'll look into it. I'll figure it out. But speaking of another quote, like, what is there any quote or anything that, like, that you've heard that, like, you just really fuck with and, like, you could, you know what I'm saying? Like, any quote that kind of, like, hit you recently, or, you know what I mean? That you're like, okay, this is a great quote. And
I can't, off the top of my head, I can't remember too many, but I'll definitely say, doubt kills more dreams than failure. That's one that really stuck with me.
Okay. That's a good one.
Yeah, for sure.
The recent one that I came across, so I'm not saying that The Rock was the one that said this, but that's where I heard him say it. And he said, one day or day one.
That's solid.
So that one right there to me is just like, since I heard it, I'm like, if you can live by that, I could see you really, elevating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. What else? You got anything else?
Yeah, I also seen, so there's a man who was living under the sea for 2 weeks.
Oh, I seen something about it, but I didn't look into it. Like, what was going on?
So basically they had a whole, like, room set up, like, under the sea. Basically it was like a couple 1,000 feet under the sea. You go down and you pop up into, like, an air bubble. And it's, like, nice. They had a TV, it had all type of shit. And there's air being pumped into it.
So you're actually legit underwater, though?
You're not wet.
Okay.
It's an air bubble, so there's just air in there, so the water's not actually filling it up.
Okay.
And you're basically in a room, like a studio apartment, just chilling, watching TV.
Was it the same guy that said that, like, for them to go to the restroom, they had to go into this other separate room?
Probably, I'm sure.
And it might not be tied together, but there was one I seen where they had to go into a separate room, and it was like complete pitch black.
Yeah.
And with his, like, I guess the little light that he had or whatever, like when he, like, turned or whatever, there was just a big ass eyeball.
No, I didn't see that. And what the fuck was it?
It was a fish. I forgot what fish, but it was a huge fish with a big ass eyeball.
That should have scared the shit out of me. I would have just pissed right there. That's crazy.
Yeah, but that's crazy as fuck. What were they doing that for? It was like
it was like the test. Yeah, like the test, basically, like the effects of being under the sea for a long period of time. You know,
I wonder if we have underwater facilities, man.
Probably. If they got that, they probably got something.
Yeah, like, cause, like, you know, like, if I'm not mistaken, it's Star Wars and shit, like, where Jar Jar Banks and shit. That one with Jar Jar Banks.
Oh yeah. Oh, like that? Yeah, no, like, they don't got that unless it's Atlantis. But on some, like, maybe, like, in a mountain, like, on some super villain cave type shit underwater. You know what I'm saying? You enter right there. Maybe they got that.
That'd be lit.
With some boats that pull up type shit.
That'd be lit, homie.
Oh, yeah.
They should make them if they don't have them. I'm pretty sure they have them, bro.
Yeah, like that, maybe.
Even like the underground, just all the underground. I think we might have talked about it, but remember when there's this guy that made like a survivor, like if there's an apocalypse or something like that. And it was like an old missile. I want to say like something that held missiles. And it's, I don't know how many feet, 200.
Missile silo?
It's something that was storing missiles or some shit, but like it's like built underground.
Mm-hmm.
And he made it into like this like super sustainable.
Oh, one of those like if the world
survivor
ends,
type
what is
guys.
that shit called?
Doomsday preppers and shit.
Yeah, those type of niggas. For sure.
But it's crazy, bro. I think it was like 10 years worth of 10 years worth of like oxygen and shit, and like it had a bunch of different like levels of.
That's just wild.
Crazy.
Yeah, we were talking about it last time that they were suspecting that there was one under the Denver airport.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's just wild. But yeah, I could see like something out there in the water. That'd be crazy.
If anything goes down, I'm going over here to the armory in the valley. I seen that shit the other day. I was like, yeah.
You know exactly where you're going.
We're going to hit the Vallarta.
Speaking of armory, I mean, I was glad that you hit the Vallarta.
Hit the Vallarta, get a bunch of aguachiles. A bunch of asada. We're gonna be grilling up in that bitch, making carne asada and
shit. No, it's a little bit more serious, and we talked about this before, but there's been a lot more news about it now too. The whole BRICS nation thing.
Oh yeah, that they met up again.
They got like a summit or something like that, and more and more people are like, more and more countries are joining into this.
Yeah. I think like Saudi Arabia now, and like one other.
What do you think about that? What like, how much of a threat do you think that is? Like,
major. It's about to be a switch up. They're gonna switch up everything. They basically were meeting up, speaking about what they were suspecting from the whole jump, which is just making it so that the U.S. dollar doesn't back gasoline.
Yeah,
because that's the whole thing. Is like we kind of set that up so that no matter what, nigga,
we can sanction anybody. We can fucking
it's
stop.
all through us, nigga. Yeah. And after what we did to Russia and shit, these niggas. I mean, we've been doing sanctions, but they figured out basically like, well, if they do that to Russia, they can do that to all of us, and we'll all be fucked. You know what I'm saying? We could just make a deal, and we will decide that we can't do that to each other. Obviously,
yeah. I mean, it's a interesting thing because like, but also, I feel like, you know, that whole New World Order thing. Like, I feel like that's been said from the jump, like a one world currency type of deal. Oh, yeah. So that's what I feel like the direction of what they're trying to do. Yeah. Is saying it's not only about like, oh, we're gonna not use the dollar, we're not gonna depend on the dollar. It's also like, well, we're gonna just make this one world currency type of deal.
Yeah. The only worry is like we said before, we're all so corrupted, but not having no control over or knowing what's going on, like, and them taking a large amount of power from us is, you know, yeah, that's a big threat.
I was reading different things though, like some articles were saying like it's a threat, but it's not as quick as a threat as people think it is. And then other articles were saying, no, this is an imminent threat. Like this is gonna, and I think
I would say it's pretty imminent because like they're already working on it, and then they have the gas.
Yeah,
nigga, these countries are the ones who have the gas, and we would have to. So
that would drag us into war for sure.
And we don't. From what I know, I don't think we're allowed to have that many or any at all. Like drilling sites for oil. I don't think
over there.
No, here.
I mean, we do have shit here.
We have some, but like
we have like offshore, and we have like Texas area. And
no, but that's what I'm saying. The majority is not actually in United States.
No, for sure.
It's coming from.
It's all
everywhere.
Outsourced.
Exactly. So basically, with that, like they can control it because they've had it, but then we had to control of it because it's the U.S. dollar.
The whole truth is like you just said right there, like. They've always had the control of everything, bro, because we've outsourced everything. All of our stuff is imported, dog. Everything that we get is from somewhere else. You know what I mean? Which is crazy, right? Because this country, right? Like they in history, right? They decided to come over here to this country just to depend on other countries.
No, that's pretty true.
You know, like so it almost like we set ourselves up a long time ago to be fucked. Not us, of course, right?
Yeah.
But the founding motherfuckers.
Yeah, well, they kept their little thumb, like their thumb over it, but also in a way that it's super volatile too. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't come in a way of like respect. It's more of like strength and
power. It's funny how the U.S. like almost comes in with like fucking rah-rah, huh? Like for everything.
Well, that's what it is. We have the biggest military.
You have to like, you know, you always think about like.
We have the biggest and most advanced military.
I know, but we always think about like, oh, like world. I mean, I think about like it's kind of crazy how we always fighting and we're always, you know what I mean? Like throughout history, there's just all these wars going on every fucking decade. You know what I mean? And all it really comes down to that. Like everybody just sticking their chest out and taking what they think is theirs.
For sure.
And like.
And then that person's doing it, and the other person's been down for so long, then they come up.
Because like if not, then we would be speaking Russian. If not, then we'd be speaking Chinese. If not, then you know what I mean? It's like, you get what I'm saying? Like, so I understand why there has to be some type of, because we had this conversation over and over again, but I understand why there does have to be like, it's like almost like it's either fucking you punch or get punched type shit.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's crazy, bro. I don't know what it's like. I could definitely see that. The U.S., again, we're not going to stand for that. You know what I mean? We're going to definitely still be like, nah, well, fuck you guys. This is what's going to be. You know what I mean?
I don't know what we could do, though. Because, like, we can't sanction them. We can't, like...
They're doing their own agreements.
They're just doing their shit. Like, if we try to take that over, like, the only way to do it would probably be by force.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's that I do think, like, as much as I'm like, is this really a threat? But, yeah, when you look into it, it's really a threat because that's what it challenges now. Like, that's what it brings. In order for it not to happen, you're going to have to, by force, say it's not going to happen.
No, for sure. For sure. So, crazy. But,
I don't know what that brings.
Yeah, we'll just see what fuck can we do, man? Shout out to everybody out there, all the Americans. You know what I'm saying? No, just what?
Peace out.
Yeah, for sure. But in other news that I seen, have you heard about the man with the iron lung?
No.
So this man named Paul Alexander, he got polio when he was 6 years old, and he became paralyzed. Mm-hmm. So he wasn't able to breathe on his own. So his doctor tells him, if you're able to hold your breath to breathe for 3 minutes on your own, I'll get you a dog. He's a kid.
Yeah.
And he wasn't able to do it. So what they end up doing is they build this thing called the iron lung. So it wraps around his neck, and it's a big metal like encasement, like right. And he's just in there, and it's helping him breathe. So he's been in there for 70 years.
Oh,
he's been in there for 70 years, and he's done a lot of stuff. He's been a lawyer. He's been in like 3-4 cases. He was a lawyer. No Apparently, way. They like made him an extra suit so he could go in a wheelchair and sit up, but it still helped him breathe. This was in 1952.
It's like essentially like a robotic lung.
Yeah, but it's his whole body is just covered in like basically like what looks like a tanning bed, but it's like tighter to his body, and then there's like suction right here on his neck, and it's just breathing for him.
That is insane.
And like with new technology,
that reminds me of like Source Code. You ever seen that movie?
Yeah. With new technology, he could breathe with a hole in his neck, but he didn't want to do that.
Damn.
And he's been there for 70 years, bro. He said he's been in love. He's attended churches. He's been a lawyer. He's been on planes. All in that suit.
The fuck?
That he's been in since he was like 6 years old.
Like, because you said it's like a tanning bed, so it's like a huge thing.
Yeah, it's huge. You can't wheel that shit around. You could, and maybe you could wheel it around, but like you can't get it in a car or van.
What the fuck? How you live your life like that?
That's crazy. 70 years, bro.
That's insane.
My boy needs to get that hole in his neck.
Well, not at this point, 70 years.
How old is he now? So he's 76?
He might as well just let it go.
I guess. Bro, he probably can't even walk or nothing. Well, he can't. He's paralyzed.
I'm like, can I
obviously
see?
Obviously, he can't walk. What the fuck kind of... Obviously, he can't walk. Nigga's paralyzed. No, for sure.
I'm not trying to laugh at him, but...
No, we're not laughing at him. We're laughing at me saying if he could walk like an idiot.
What was it? Iron Lung?
Yeah, Iron Lung, Paul Alexander. He has a book, too, about his life. I think it's called 3 Minutes in the Iron Lung.
Bro. What the fuck?
Paul Alexander.
What the fuck? Oh, man. That is insane. You guys probably can't see this, but this is insane, bro.
Yeah. We'll put it in the bottom. Put the picture in the bottom. You'll see right now.
Yeah, you
Paul Alexander with the iron lung, man. Crazy.
That is insanity.
It's a crazy story. I don't know how many other people have that, like, have used that.
That's crazy technology. Like, so like,
I didn't look too close at the.
I'm like, is this like body like? Because it reminds me of like source code.
Yeah, still.
Yeah, it still reminds me of source code. Like, only just the top part of him is there. Like
that motherfucker looks like a submarine.
He looked like the Titanic sub.
No, this nigga's stupid.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's super crazy.
That's wild. Out of pocket.
What you got for me, bro?
Out of pocket.
Super out of pocket.
So, right now, Burning Man, bro. You heard what's going on with that?
No.
60,000 people are stuck over there right now.
What?
At the Burning Man, bro, because it was a rain came through, a storm came through in Nevada. Like, it was in Nevada, and they're like in a muddy ass area. Like, it just kind of got flooded, and they're just stuck there, dog.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
my boy actually went over there. I wonder if he's still over there.
And they don't have like service and shit. Like,
that's what I was thinking too. I hit him up. I was like, I wonder if they even got electricity. And
suppose they were gonna drop like a tower to like, I don't know what they're gonna do. Call of Duty that shit in there. I don't know. Call of Duty me the fuck out of here.
That's crazy.
Like,
no, for sure.
Bring in the rescue choppers.
60,000 people.
You're telling me?
What do you think this is? Jurassic Park, nigga? Fucking 50 Apache helicopters and fucking
like, we pay our taxes.
This nigga, we pay our taxes.
Use that shit, homie.
We pay our taxes.
Where's the Coast Guards and shit? That's what they're supposed to do.
But 60,000 people is a lot of people to save.
200.
I don't care. This nigga.
200 Apache. Nigga, bring those shits in. Like, bro, they've been there for a minute, nigga. Like, they're like a few days, bro. Like, they're gonna be stuck there. Like, I don't know. Like, rescue them niggas, dog.
No, that's crazy. They need this rescue those niggas. I was gonna say I should hit this nigga up, but I haven't seen him post anything too. All I seen him post was his outfit and say, "I'm ready for Burning Man." Well, this nigga stupid. Hey, shout out Edwin, man. I hope you're good, man. Everything's solid, bro.
I think well, one person did pass away.
Oh shit.
They haven't released identity or anything like that, but. And I don't know, like, I mean, because it's Burning Man food. Somebody could have been like off some shit, you know. I don't know.
It could have been earlier in the.
Yeah, I don't know if it was like related to like drowning and things like that, because they did flood, bro. Like there was one guy. He was like a journalist. He was walking through it, and like it was just like muddy as shit, and like no car. They're saying no cars can get through.
He was trying to go over there and see what's going on, or what?
He was there.
Was trying to get the story.
He was there.
Oh, okay.
He was there, like to like document and shit, and
yeah, of course, they probably had some people there.
Like, what the fuck, man? What's going on with these festivals and just getting fucked up like Fire Festival?
Yeah, that's insane. That's fucked up, man. I didn't expect the rain either, honestly.
I was looking, and I didn't see the whole day no forecast of rain.
No, and like even on Saturday when I checked it, Saturday or I think Friday and Saturday I checked it, and it just said cloudy.
Yeah.
And then it was drizzling outside. I'm looking at my phone. It still says cloudy. It didn't say anything about rain.
Yeah. Nothing. Not even that shit that you're trying to break down for us, the 24% and all that stuff.
And then I'm on it.
Decibels and
I'm looking at it like
science.
7 a.m., 8 a.m. It says from 8 to 9 it's going to be like a light drizzle.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was raining off and on all day.
Like, it was.
It was crazy. But talking about.
But man, shout out to those people over there.
Oh yeah, shout out those people, man. Shout out Edwin, man. Hopefully you're good, man. Talking about Apache helicopters, crazy because I had just seen. Have you seen those motherfuckers, bro? That shit's crazy.
Like in person?
Well, just like everything that it has, like.
Oh, like no, like just like
their helmets like have AI and they could like the way they turn their head, the whole helicopter turns.
No way.
And then what they look at is what the guns are looking at.
No way.
And so it's a huge gun under that bitch, bro. This nigga's looking. He looks his eyes to the right, and that shit's targeted. So if I'm looking at a building or something, I'm spraying that motherfucker.
No way.
With rockets on that bitch, it's like the most advanced helicopter ever.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so they were basically trying to compare it to like, he's like, yeah, like Da Vinci's cool, like, you know, all this art is cool, but like, if you look at this motherfucker, this is a different level of art, you know what I'm saying?
Like just the engiering of it?
Yeah, the engineering of it, what it has, like, it's the craziest advancement of a certain genre, quote unquote.
I'm like, let me Apache.
I mean, of course, it's not good. You know what I mean? It's killing people, but You know,
but
the advancement of it and the technology involved in it, like you have to give credit to where credit is due. There's
they're selling one for $21.
Yeah, right. Fucking Hot Wheel size.
It was a poster. Did you see that video I sent you with the jets, the little like remote control jets?
Oh, the RC ones.
And then like drones were following them.
Yeah.
That shit looked going crazy, dog.
Yeah, if anybody didn't see that, man, it's you can look it up. It was like RC jets, but they were full size. Like they look like they look like full size jets, right?
Yeah,
like they're literally the same size.
Like mini, like mini.
They weren't mini.
If you go to Horizon Hobby,
you're saying those were mini?
Yeah, they're mini. They're like small.
Nigga, that shit looks big as fuck.
It looks but it looks big, but it's not.
Let me see this shit, nigga. Nigga, that shit. The fuck it's not.
No, that's because it's up close, bro.
Bro, you seen the drone next to the drone? Look how small the drone is.
Yeah, but you never seen the jets, bro? They're not full size, homie. They're like this big.
They're not that big. They're bigger than that.
Yes, I'm telling you.
They're bigger than that nigga, bro. They're bigger than them. You can see it right there for sure. If we fast forward to them, they're as big as like a little bit bigger than a person standing up.
Bro, they're mini, fool.
No, you see it riding up next to the guy, right? You seen that? It's riding up next to his legs at the end.
I want some.
Yeah, for sure. But look at it riding up to his legs. Like he's about to stop it and shit.
That shit looks insane. No, I'm gonna throw this shit on there.
No, for sure,
I'm gonna throw this shit on there.
For sure. Those would be some cool clips too. Like we could literally just say, "Oh, RC blah, blah, and then the rest is that video instantly.
Fire.
That's just big, nigga. It's as
big as you. I'm telling you.
It's as big as you. It's as tall as you.
Yeah, but it's still mini. I thought you were saying like this nigga thought it was like
a person could sit in it.
Yeah,
a little kid could sit in it.
Nah, they're probably made out of fucking like.
I'm saying if it could like
not fiberglass, like styrofoam.
The size of it, a kid could fit in it, nigga.
True.
Yeah,
true.
For sure.
You ever had one of those like growing up? Like not one of these, but like a RC, like the little cars you could sit in.
That I could sit in. I'm sure. I think I had like a Jeep or some shit.
Remember when like
I used to be riding that motherfucker.
But remember when like the little Escalades came out and shit? Like when like Diddy and them niggas would be on them Escalades and like. I definitely one of those.
Hell yeah, for
little Romeo riding on the Escalades and stuff.
My uncle actually had the Jeep, but I remember every time I would go to that nigga's house, I would just be riding that shit. My grandma let me ride it in the hallway downstairs and shit, like where the front gates at.
Yeah,
riding that bitch.
Riding that shit.
I can't go nowhere else. Just riding that bitch around back and forth.
All you can do is just a straight shot and then back up and then go back.
Bro, there's a nigga that rides around out here and he's like on a recliner chair. But it has wheels.
I seen you post that.
Yeah, bro, this nigga has wheels. Like, basically has a wheelchair like thing right here. But that shit's faster than a wheelchair. That shit low-key zooms, nigga.
Yeah, and he like literally sits on a whole little chair. Like one
of
these.
He's just chilling. Like, no, but like a kind of like one of these, but it's like a full recliner.
No,
like,
I seen
it's the soft one. Like,
yeah, it's a big ass
chilling.
one.
Hell yeah. And this nigga's just and that shit's fast as fuck. If I can find the video, we'll put that bitch in there too.
I don't know if you put a video, but you definitely put
I posted on my story.
You definitely put a picture.
Oh, well, I put it with the dog.
Yeah.
So when I went to the store the other day, the dog was just sitting in there. And the dog looked at me like I was bothering it and shit. Like, because I recorded it. That nigga looked at me like, bitch.
He's like, you better pay me.
For sure.
Where's my treat at home?
Yeah. That nigga, when he rides that shit, it be going fast. I had posted a video of it, him riding around on it one time.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, bro. You find 5K. What is your first initial reaction? What are you gonna do with that? Like,
what am I gonna do with it? Or like,
are you gonna?
Am I gonna report it?
Yeah.
What the fuck you think, nigga? What the fuck you think, nigga?
Well, a man found 5K in a parking lot, and then like months later, like 3 months later, he got charged with larceny.
What was the money in? Was it in like a bank fucking thing or some shit?
Yep. It was a like somebody went to the bank and pulled out, and then like it was one of the bank bags. You feel me? And he found it, and it had even documentation of whose it was in there. Like,
oh shit.
And yeah,
I would have left. I would have left the bag. I probably would have just took it. I'm not gonna lie. I probably would have done the same shit and took it. But now knowing the story, I would have left. Walked my ass somewhere from there's no cameras, or had somebody else go. grab that. You know, put some over your license plate. Go grab that shit, nigga.
Yeah.
I looked inside it, but I left it.
Well, because it's tricky though, because like we're on camera everywhere we go. You feel me?
Sure.
So it's like with that large of a sum, like somebody's looking for that money. It's like it's not like finding $100 on the floor. You feel me? Like you're gonna be. I'll be tempted to keep it, but like with all the shit in there, I'm just like. And finding it in a parking lot, like next to a bank, like
for sure. Too many cameras for
you're
sure.
You're fucked, homie.
No, too many
so
cameras.
You kind of was a dumbass to me.
No, for sure. Too many cameras for sure.
It depends on where you find it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know
it definitely depends on where you find it.
I seen this one. Well, this was a documentary that this guy did, but at the end of it, he put like $100,000 or some shit like that in a briefcase and threw it in the trash can. And it was like a documentary on like some homeless people. Or whatever. So they're following this homeless man around, and they had him go look into the trash can, and in the trash can is a briefcase with $100,000. So when he walks up to the trash can and he fucking finds it, he looks at it and he closes that shit and he just like kind of like looks around and shit like you don't know who's watching that. That could have been a drop. That could have been whatever. Sure. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So I could see in that moment I'd be nervous as fuck too. Like shit.
Oh, you remember a couple months ago when viral was the man who he went to McDonald's and they gave him like a bag that had like 10 bands in there or something.
Yeah.
And so he returns the 10 bands and they gave him like a free
meal or something. Niggas better give me a lifetime.
For sure. I need a lifetime supply of Big Macs, whatever I want.
At least a year.
At least a year. I'm bringing the whole family.
Yeah.
They probably still did. Like if he comes in, they're probably just like, take your shit. I'm coming inside. Like, I want you niggas to see me. You bitches don't give me shit.
What about... So I seen this other clip where this man had been working at Burger King for like 20 plus years and never missed not one day, homie. Not one day.
I think I heard this one.
And I think they gave him like a pencil and a crayon, homie. Like,
not the crayon. Nah, they gave him
not even a full set of crayons.
They gave him like
he had like one white crayon.
They gave him like
what are you gonna do with that shit?
What you do with a white one? This nigga's stupid.
With the white crayon, you can't draw nothing.
Why you
keep
saying
shit.
It like that? Crayon.
How do you say it?
Crayon. You fucked me up, baby. You want to say
it's crayon? What the fuck you talking
says
about?
Crayon.
This thing's like Crayola.
No, crayon. Crayon. How you got me fucked? Crayon. Fuck Nobody says crayon.
Let's see.
No, like cranberry, nigga.
Let's see.
This nigga. How do you guys say that shit? Crayon.
Let's see.
Crayon?
We'll ask.
Crayon.
I say
this
crayon.
Nigga fucked me.
That's just crayon still.
This nigga fucked me up with that. I'm like, why is this nigga The first time you said it, I thought you just slipped up. Then you said it like 3 more times. I'm like, wait a second. It's like cayenne. That's how you're saying it.
Crayon.
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 There you go.
Crayola. Fuck that shit. Anyway, they gave that nigga a pencil eraser.
Hold on. You been saying crayon like that your whole life? And nobody said nothing?
Never.
This nigga say fuck with you, bro.
Crayon.
I got some homies that instead of saying one, like I won that, they say one, like won.
I won that?
Yeah, I won.
That's some paisa. That's some paisa ass niggas right there.
It is, okay, that is a paisa like way to say it. And they're not paisas, which is the craziest part.
Hey, Juan, fool. They're like all the wands looking shit.
This nigga's stupid.
One crayon. But yeah, they gave him like a pencil, a sharpener. Like they gave him nothing, homie. Like I think they gave him like a gift card and shit.
They gave him one of those weak ass drawstring bags, like the ones you get from like for like football practice and niggas all had. They gave him one of them bitches. No cap.
Like bitch, I can go buy that at the store myself.
No cap, bro.
With my $600 check, bitch. Like,
but how many years did you say he was working there?
Like 20 plus years, and I missed one day.
20 years. Also, I'm gonna say this: you gotta level up, my boy. I don't want to see nobody. No disrespect to the people, and if you work that and you're already older, you have something you have to
Somebody
watch.
Gonna get mad. They're like,
yeah, I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. I'm
like, all the Burger King army gonna
you gotta take care of your kids. So you can only work part-time at Burger King or something like that. But if you are working there for 20 years and that's your like end all goal and shit, you need to level up. Yeah. By 20 years, you got to be the assistant manager. Because he was like a cook.
Yeah, he's been a cook or some shit.
You got to be the assistant manager.
Bro, you about to have everybody lining up with their Burger King fucking little things you can get at the register. You about to have
I hope I have people trying to level up. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga on his Joe Budden and shit. Each one Burger King worker.
Each one, I'm not saying that. But
you didn't say that?
No, I didn't say nothing like that, nigga.
I could have sworn you did.
That's not what I said.
That's not what I said. All right, fuck Burger King workers.
Nah, shout out all the workers,
level up, bitch.
Everybody got to no. Everybody got to start somewhere. Everybody can start a spot, but
it's all about level
20 years is crazy.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I've went to companies before, bro, because I used to work a lot in the warehouse industry, and nigga, they be in there for 25 years, nigga.
No, for sure.
Like one guy, he was 18 years old, bro, and he just said, "Oh, my dad said get a job, and I got this job," and he'd been there for like 30 years or some shit, 40 years.
That's crazy.
Seeing those people, I'm just like,
still
and he's doing the same shit, bro.
I'll lose my shit. Honestly, after like 2 years of working a certain job, I'd be getting tired of that shit.
Yeah, you're like, if there's no movement, then I gotta find that next thing, you know?
For sure. And it's always something better, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all a finesse, you feel me? You use the fucking experience from the first one. I don't give a fuck if you go from customer service, like you're in retail or something and you're stocking the clothes. Now you're selling the clothes. Now you go from selling the clothes. Now you go to a phone company. Now you go to a phone company. Now you might go to a bank. And now you're your bank teller. And then next thing you know, you're a bank manager. Next thing you know, you know what I'm saying?
It's all about level.
And then you bounce back to Walmart and you become the assistant manager. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know, Walmart managers be getting paid.
No, some good money. 100K. 100K plus.
Yeah, they be getting paid.
Like if you're assistant manager and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Some good money.
Let's talk about
what?
Alien Baby.
Oh, shit. Alien Baby.
What'd you think when you seen that clip, man?
I don't know if it's real.
I think it's real. Because there was a second clip. You seen the second clip?
But they could still be playing. Because, like, she's kind of crazy. She's a freak. You're on some wild shit if you're with that.
She likes hobbits and fucking gnomes and
she said that?
No, she has to.
Like, yeah, she's into Lord of the Rings type shit.
Lord of the Rings ass niggas. And
that's crazy. But, like, I mean,
she's probably dressed up.
Shout out to the little people, but, like, I mean, there's some out there that be, you know, digging some people down. What was that nigga's name? Vern Troyer. They said that this nigga was laying the wood, they said.
This nigga over
out here.
He came over, because he used to be riding those little, motorized scooters and shit.
Yeah, for sure.
You hop off that shit. Come here, bitch.
Yeah, they said that nigga
he was over there getting his dick sucked off.
Smacking some things. You feel me? Doing his shit. So, but him,
Shout
he's just got
me, man.
Yeah, Alien Baby's got a certain look. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he said he was
like
a virgin
baby.
Too. Like, this nigga was probably
bro. That video was hilarious though. Like the one with him crying and shit.
Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my virginity.
She'll do that for me.
Yeah, he was crying though, like it was real. You know what I'm saying? Like he was.
Bro, I think it's real. Especially his reaction after. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I seen it. If you
a whole new world.
That shit cracked me. You gotta put that clip.
That shit cracked me up.
But if I forgot what I was gonna say.
My bad.
No, you're good. It's me. I'm just high as shit.
But her fucking around with him she has to be on a level of. You said she has a look and like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, she has to be. She look cute.
Yeah, she look a little ran through. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. She look like a little ran through. Like she look like she's been in the game. She's been
at the parties. She's been
in the game for a while. You feel me?
She at the party. She's like, at the events. Yeah, she freaky.
She a starter.
Freaky. She a very freaky girl.
She a starter. And
she get it from her mama.
I wonder if she ever get any regret from having like that viral moment with this little alien nigga.
I mean, not from having the viral moment, but if there's a video, maybe she would get a lot of backlash, but maybe she just doesn't give a fuck too. I don't think Tiana Trump would give a fuck.
Yeah, the money.
No, like, fuck it. At this point, a dick's a dick. You know what I'm saying? It's just a job. It's like taking a photo or
for sure
knocking on doors selling solar. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, selling solar. I've done that shit. You ever done anything like that? Like door?
No, I think I signed up for it one time, but then I didn't.
I used to do the daily news shit, bro. I did it for like a couple weeks.
Daily news?
Yeah, back in the like a kid, homie, going around and like trying to get people to sign up for the daily news.
And how much did you get paid?
I didn't bring no sale. It was like commission based and shit. I was a kid. I was like literally like, I think I wasn't even supposed to do it. I was like 10.
Oh shit, that's crazy. What the fuck? This nigga probably was doing it. The money was going to whoever had you out there on the street doing it.
Maybe. That shit was fun though, because we would just be like me and the homie, and like they'll drop us off in a section, and we just go around, and everybody say the same shit. Come back on Sundays. Fuck you, bitch.
Fuck you. Not anybody trying to get that shit.
Yeah. So.
No, for sure. I always wanted to try the. I be thinking about that as like when they sign up for voting, the people who just be outside the store and shit.
Oh, the petitions, bro.
Oh, and the petitions. You get some good money.
There's money there. I did it before.
You get how much is it like a thing? It's like 15 to 20 or something.
One sheet of paper. It depends, bro, because like it depends on the petition. But one sheet of paper could be like $45, $50, and that's just like 9 signatures.
Oh, okay. Okay. Somebody had told me one time that it was like $10, $15.
Like signature. I said, depends on what's on the ballot or whatever. But like, I think the most I was getting paid for one signature was like maybe like $5.
Yeah.
You know, but like, if you go to the colleges, everybody wants to be a fucking, everybody wants to be empowered and
Black
shit
power?
right now. No, empowerment.
Black power.
No, like just like everybody. What's the word I'm looking for, man? Like. Not politicians, but they just want to be involved. You know what I'm saying?
So
like
they'll sign up. That's what I'm saying. If I did it, that's where I would go.
Colleges, bro. I made like $200 1 hour.
Yeah, I'll just be chilling right there.
Crazy.
But talking about Burger King, did you see that they were getting sued?
I did see
because that the guy said that the burger wasn't the size. Yeah, it's not the size.
It's not big enough. Which that shit is pretty fucking big.
I don't know. I haven't got it in a while, but last time I checked, like everything was pretty thin. Like when you see the video. The beef patty, you see, and then when you get that motherfucker, that shit.
We should do like that. We should just like go around and figure out where these companies are fucking up and just sue them for that.
Yeah, I mean, you remember the guy who won that shit because it didn't give you wings?
Oh shit, the Red Bull shit?
The Red Bull.
Did he actually win?
Yeah, he won, and now they put wings on there with 2 eyes and a Z.
Why?
Give you wings. So it just don't make you think wings. We don't want nobody to sue him again.
That's insane. There's been a lot of crazy like lawsuits like that. I mean, one of them that was crazy, but I could see why, is that girl that got the coffee spilled on her and shit from McDonald's.
Yep, because they didn't have the sleeve and stuff on it.
You ever heard about this dumbass invention that made millions?
What is it?
Pet rock.
The fuck is that? Oh, you just have a rock that's your pet? I think I did hear about that.
I think we might have talked about that, but like crazy, bro. Like
Pet rock.
Homie was like, "Oh, you know what? Let's get these little eyeballs, and they can glue the little eyeballs and decorate it, and then that's their pet rock."
No, absolutely, that's crazy. Pet rock. Shout out Pet Rock, man.
Made millions.
No, for sure. But I think that's it, man.
Yep.
Appreciate you guys for tapping in, man. That's another one. You feel me? It's Kanesworld.
For peace sake.
So next time, let's get it.